What's up, guys? It's C2 the Rando here. Welcome back to another video. As you all know, well, you might know, PJ Deluxe just came out with his new Smiling Critters teaser trailer. So, we're going to be doing a Q&A really quick. I'm going to ask him some questions of mine, and then I'm going to ask some questions that I know a lot of his fans and some of you guys want to know the answer to. Alright, let's go. Okay, so first off, I'm going to ask you, how many episodes will there be in the series?
This is a question I was thinking a lot of, but the genuine idea is that since each episode will release every other week, and since there's going to be 8 episodes per season, I think what I'm going to do, is that I'm going to upload each episode every other week, which would make the series at least last a little over 1 year.
Okay, the next question is, what is your next big project after this series is over, or do you not want to say?
Well, I will forever be working on one big project, which is the Playtime Co series. It has been put on hold and I will continue it, or I will make the first episode, but I will continue the series once the Smiling 8 series or the Smiling Critter show is over. But besides that, if there's any other big projects I plan on doing, I think what I'm gonna do is most likely try to learn a different aspect of entertainment, such as animation, because I've always been interested in 3D animation. So if everything is over, then I guess you could say Poppy Playtime animations coming in maybe 10 years. But yeah.
Alright, final question, I'm going to move on to the fans' questions. What is your main goal out of creating this series?
Well, my main goal in creating any short or any video for mine is to make the people smile, or at least try to make their day just that bit better if they're having a hard day. But even though all of my videos share that common idea and shorts, the Smiling Critter Show also contains that moral. Although another reason why it was created, and this is like the half reason of why it was made, is because, as you know, or as I'm assuming my viewers know, there are other channels such as SlyPod who have their own series of the Smiling Critter Show, and I think I want to create my own version with actual lore and story, in something where, unlike in others shows, when you watch the latest episode, you wonder yourself, what happens next? And I think that's what makes the Smiling Critter Show that more special. So yeah, that's the answer to that question.
Good. It's a good answer. Alright, now to move on. Now for me to stop yapping and move on to the questions that a lot of people, like your fans, want to know. First question, will Monster Catnap and Monster Dog Day be in the show?
This is an interesting question, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a lore drop here. All the critters will have monster versions of themselves within the show, but they're gonna represent the parents. After all the critters in the show bought a house at solely the age of 10 to 8 years old. So, of course, their parents will be involved sometimes, but don't expect them to be like there all the time. Maybe they'll appear once or twice a season, but besides that, and another thing about that question is about Monster Dog Day. She will appear in this. Yes, she will be a she in my series for reasons I will not disclose now. But Dog Day's family lore is gonna go deep, like as in so deep. I think I might split his episode into two parts, because as we know, season 2 will be like the day-to-day life of Catnap or Dog Day's story and such for season 2. So yeah, Dog Day in my opinion has the biggest lore out of everyone, and I think I might need to split his episode into more than one part so it can fully like understand who Dog Day is. But besides that, nothing more.
Alright, next question. Will Miss Delight be important, and what is Calum Elementary?
First of all, Kelman Elementary is pronounced Kelman. And secondly, for Miss Delight, she will be the teacher, and for the rest of the show, except for episode 4 and under, you will see the critters at school for at least 2 minutes of the episode. And the episode, like the actual episode, will take place once they're out of school. So yeah.
Okay. Third question. In the trailer of the show, we see the eye from the character for trailer. Does this mean Harley is in the show and will be the main bad guy? In the will he be the main bad guy?
Well, a little bit of story about the Harley character. Believe me or not, I kid you not, I always wanted a TV character to be in the show. And when I found out that there was already going to be a TV character in Poppy Playtime, I was thrilled because that means I didn't need to make my own plush or something. And as a matter of fact, one of the reasons why I bought a Skibbity toilet plush is to get a TV man, modify it, and make that the like character who would be considered the bad guy. So that's a little bit of some lore there. But besides that, yes, he will be the main character for most of the show. Although for season 1, there will be one big bad guy, and then for the rest of the show, there's gonna be the Harley, quote unquote. And yes, it will be Harley itself. Like Catnap is Catnap. I won't be disguising the TV screen character as a different character like I did with the prototype in my Playtime Co series. I'm actually gonna make like the ITV actually be Harley Sawyer. So yeah.
Okay, next question. In the description of Baba Baba Fins in the trailer, we find out that he is prideful, but it also mentions that he will pay the price for such. How will he pay the price for being prideful?
Well, one to answer this question without spoiling too much is we will find out in episode 4 of season 2, because for season 2, for every character having its like main episode, it will go with the order of the plushies being released. So like Catnap will be in the first episode, Hoppy will be in the last, in that order of when the plushies released. So with that being said, Bubba will be the 4th character to have their main episode, and in that episode, yeah, we will find out how he pays the price. The best way I can say how he actually like gets punished is all I'm gonna say is just because you're smart doesn't mean you're tough. And let's just say Bubba may become a traitor. That is all I'm gonna say though.
Okay. Next question. In the description for Crafty, it claims that she knows information and so happens to maybe even know information about people that the person doesn't even know. Does this mean Crafty will inform someone within the critters of something they should have known long ago?
Yes, and this ability of Crafty Corn of knowing almost everyone's personal info, even info that they don't even know themselves, that is going to be an extremely important part. Like, if you were to tell me who are the top three important characters in the series, I would say Dog Day, Monster Dog Day, and Crafty Corn. All and maybe even the third Dog Day, but that's something for another day that I'll talk about someday.
Third dog day? What does that mean? Whatever. Anyways, um, one question that I even have a question about this. As you know, Chapter 4 is going to be coming out soon, and they came out with these things called the Nightmare Critters. But will the Nightmare Critters be in the show?
Well, for this one, this is a bit of an interesting one because it depends on when the plushies release. If the plushies release before season 3 or when season 3 ends of the miniature versions, like the 7-inch ones, then yes, they will be in the series. And if they are, then I will expand the show to be, instead of 3 seasons, to be maybe 5 or 6 seasons. So yeah. So it really
Oof,
depends.
hopefully they come out really soon.
Yeah, I
All
also
right.
hope.
Uh, in how do you pronounce this again? Kelman. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes, Kelman Elementary.
Okay, in Kelman Elementary tape, we constantly see the text informing us that this program is a cancer. What does that mean?
Well,
It's
oh,
very
huh?
it's this is very interesting because this phrase is also a reference in the game Baldi's Basics, some people will know. With that being said, does this imply that certain aspects of the show will be inspired by other stuff? And while we're at it, why do we get told a lot of cancerous of the cancerous program? I'm confused.
So I'll first answer the whole Baldi reference. I don't know why the program is a cancer for Baldi's Basics, but the reason why the program is a cancer for the show, like the program is a cancer, is something we will be told in the website that will appear in the description of the trailer, which is the one that Harley will put there of his own website proving his opinion. But about the whole inspiration thingy, a lot of the show could and will have lots of in like a lot of interesting things from other shows. I would say that, in my opinion, Baldi's Basics will be like the main inspiration, and alongside with other stuff. But in another like second show that I took kind of small inspiration by when making this is, I know this is gonna sound cringe, but bear with me. I want y'all to just give me 1 minute, okay? Just 1 minute explaining myself of why this is inspiration. Skibbity Toilet. And I know I just shot a bunch of them, but the reason why is because of the technology within it. Like, I'm just gonna name off 3. Infecting someone with something that um smashes with the core. And the second one is a blaster that can paralyze people, blast people, become a magnet, and I bet other things that we don't even know. So I think the technology within the Smiling Critters show will be inspired by Skibidi Toilet, but not the plot. Not the plot at all, but like the technology. Like teleportation may be a technology, but yeah. Only the technology may be referenced, but do not worry, my viewer. Nothing Skibidi of the lore of Skibidi will be involved. So yeah, wanted to make that clear. So yeah.
All right. There was one more question, but you already answered it about it being extended with the uh what are they called? My
Nightmare
brain will
critters.
work. My brain is smooth. Yes, nightmare critters. Thank you. My brain is smooth. Anyways, those are all the questions. I think that'll be it for this video. I most likely will come out with a theory video about it soon. See you guys in the next video. PJ Deluxe, do you have to say anything?
Yes, I'll answer one very quick question that I haven't been asked today. And that important question is, well, it's not really a question, it's more like to give the viewers more information about Kellyman Elementary. Remember that name, it is super important to the story and lore, and a whole website will come out for Kellyman Elementary. And all I'm gonna say is, when you look at the name of Kellyman Elementary, like, you know how some schools on Google Maps are like blah blah middle school or blah blah high school or blah blah elementary. We also have a blind program or a broken arm program that's permanent. Kelman Elementary has a
Yeah.
program for that, but only for this. Like, if you are not this, you cannot be in the school. And once you guys find out what the main thing of that school is about, y'all are going to have your jaws dropped. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So
All right.
yeah.
That's it for the video. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.